There you go. This next comic, it's not just his first time performing at Unhinged Lounge. This is the first time he's ever done stand-up comedy. So I'm just gonna regale you guys of a real quick story. I think this was 2011. I did my first time I ever did stand-up. It was this place called the Euro Gyro in Kent, Ohio. And scared the shit out of me. It was a lot like this place, except the toilet would always flush. It was just constantly flushing. So you're already better off than I was for my first time, just so you know. Please put your hands together for our final comic of the evening, LarryB.
Larry!
Thank you guys. I'm white, I'm pretty tall. I'll try to figure this one out. You know what? Who's taller right here? No, I need this. I'm better than this. All right. That goes up there. All right. This is the problem with being tall. The other problem with being tall is you can't get anything out of the bottom shelf. No one really thinks about that, right? The bottom shelf, everybody wants shit off the top shelf. Nobody wants anything off the bottom shelf. Yeah, my name is LarryB. I go by Larry. My real name is actually Lawrence. I do not go by Lawrence because, again, I'm a very tall black guy. I do not look like a Lawrence. My mother played with my name for some reason. She decided that she loved French so much that she spelled Lawrence with a U and put an accent grave over the E. Both E's. So yes, my name is Lawrence. I do not go by that. Call me LarryB. I want to tell you a few things about me. I think the best way to do that is a little game that most of you guys know, 2 truths and a lie. Right? Everybody knows that game? 2 truths and a lie?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to give you the cheat code. I'm going to tell the lie first. Sound good? All right. The lie. I have a 1-hour Netflix special on the French region platform. It is called Bonjour Laurence. On to the truths. I am a father of an amazing, beautiful, intelligent daughter. She is an adult now. You'll be surprised, I do not look that old, right? She's 23. I am 43. You obviously know where my childhood went. My 20s went. And this is where I am now. I also have a 16-year-old son that I'm a brand new father to. Now, I knew him since he was born. But I am a brand new father to him because this kid's attitude every time he wakes up, he keeps acting brand fucking new. So I said, I'll just go ahead and fit into the role. Third truth, I'm a night owl. I love being a night owl. You got any night owls here? Give me a howl if you're a night owl. Give me a howl. That's a smart guy right there. That's how night owls should sound. Most of the time, people hear night owl and they say, ooh, like it's a wolf. Don't be stupid. Be smart. Be smart. One thing about being a night owl, though, is you are smart. You're smart because while you're up doing all the shit you're doing, not getting any sleep, you're thinking about all sorts of other problems and questions and things to solve. The other night, while watching some Rick and Morty, I start pondering. Lemonade, it's yellow, matches the lemon. Cranberry juice, it's cranberry color, you can call that, it's cranberry. Orange juice, it's orange, matches the color. Apple juice, is pea a color? What the fuck happened with apple juice? I don't know, it could be green, it could be red. If it wanted, this shit looks like this. But the other thing about being a night owl, though, is I get to think about all those things while I'm having fun. So I get to do whatever I want to do, go wherever I want to go, eat whatever I want to eat, watch whatever I want to watch. And the thing about it is, I don't have to worry about the people who don't like to do that because they're dead to me. Well, at least half dead. They're half dead. And I will say, while I try to think about all the things that just keep running through my head, I do kind of wonder, will they come back to us? When they come back, when they wake up, they're half dead. But there are two problems with being a night owl. The first problem is obviously all that thinking that you're doing too. It's just a lot. But the second problem is my wife. So my wife seems to think that I sneak around a lot. So when I decide to go to bed, and it's about time for her to wake up, she may just be in that little REM sleep moment, the moment I'm worried about where she come back. She's right there at that period. Now, for me, I'm thinking I'm pretty smart because I figured out the exact window when the Earth's rotation is occurring that I'm at my peak optimal performance. But it dies down, so I have to go to bed. When I go to bed, I was raised with respect. People that are sleeping, whether you're sleeping on the couch, whether you're sleeping in a movie theater, sleeping on a park bench, I don't care. You gotta be quiet past them. You want to respect their rest. So I do that when I go to bed. I slide into the bedroom. I'm tiptoeing. I'm like a burglar, a thief in the night. I will tell you when I wrote that down too. I had a problem. I could figure out how to spell burglar. I couldn't figure out how many U's was in there, how many A's was in it. Come to know, it's a 2-syllable word. Did not know that. But yes, I'm a thief in the night. I'm so quiet. But for some reason, she wakes up. Why are you sneaking around? I'm not. I'm trying not to wake you up. I'm trying to go to bed. I'm trying not to wake you up. Just go back to bed. You don't need me, but you wake me up. No, you don't need me to wake you up. You got that iPhone alarm that's sitting right next to your nightstand that scares the living daylight out of me every time it goes off 15 minutes after I get into bed at 6 a.m. You ever heard that default alarm for the iPhone too? That I'm like, what the fuck noise is that? And why is it so goddamn loud? It scares the living daylight out of me. And it really is the living daylight because that's what's coming up when I go to bed. But the thing that I do to make it all better is I start studying. I climb in bed. I close my eyes. I wait for the then I wait for my wife to climb out of bed like she's getting out of a goddamn trampoline. It is so much goddamn noise. She does not know how to allow people to sleep. So I have to fake it. Keep my eyes closed. And while I keep my eyes closed, it sounds like it does right now before the 4th of July. Goddamn M80's going off in my house because she's slamming every goddamn door, everything that's got a hinge, everything that's got a fucking slide or anything. If she has to move it, she puts her hands on it, she got to slam it down. Bathroom door, shower door, closet door, her back door. Yeah, I take a peek every now and then. My time is just right. I take a little peek right there while she got that Victoria's Secret on. Sometimes I don't even know where the fuck that one came from, but I'm taking a little snapshot there. Sometimes I can't even open my eyes because, again, she hears everything. She hears my eyelids open. She hears the smirk fall across my face. She's like, what you looking at? Nothing, dear, nothing. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep. The next thing she turns on is the news. The morning news. That could be local news, and at the time she wakes up, by the time she's out the shower, the next thing that comes on is today's show. So now I'm getting local, and I'm getting national news. I'm getting politics, I'm getting weather, I'm getting music, entertainment, I'm getting sports, I'm getting everything. But I stay keep my eyes closed. So I'm studying right now. I hear everything that's happening. Because the next thing that happens in my day with my wife is we come home from work, and we ask each other how each other's day was. You get the regular thing, the usual. Everything was good, it was busy. But then you get the next thing, the thing that you experienced during the day. What did you learn during the day? So she says to me, the other day, she says, did you hear about that accident on 71? I said, accident? You know what? I did hear about the accident. I heard about it. But you know what? What happened after 641? I don't know what happened after that. I heard something happened. Oh, I don't know. They didn't have it cleared up by the time I hit the road. I had to take a different route. I was like, oh man, that's what else happened in your day? She's like, oh, you know what? Speaking of route, did you hear that Route 66 is celebrating its 100th anniversary? I said, I did hear that. As a matter of fact, I heard that earlier today. But I heard that it was next year. Oh boy. Gained 3 minutes of conversation, I ain't gotta say nothing. Extra 40 minutes because she's gonna prove me right. It actually really is this year. She said, no. It is this year. It was 1926. They named it, and now it's 2026. You know the date, and now it's 100 years. Can you believe it? It's 100 years? I said, I cannot believe it, but it is very entertaining. I'm glad you know that. And I only say all this because I still say smart people are night owls. And I gave the opportunity for her to be the smartest person in the room right there. She loves correcting me. So while I did that, I said, I'm going to be the smartest person in the room. I'm going to continue to be the smartest person in the room. I'm going to preempt understanding what the future will hold for me and learn during her morning wake up. Wow, I proceeded all with 3 episodes of Rick and Morty, 2 episodes of Seinfeld, leftovers, mint chocolate chip ice cream, along with a whole bag of trolley gummies and non-trolley gummies, you know what I mean, and getting a snapshot of that back ass before I go to work. Because I'm a goddamn night owl. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, it's LarryB. I'm a night owl. Hit me up anytime so I have a little bit more to talk about. Thanks a lot, guys.
Keep it going for LarryB. His first time ever. Keep it going for your